Therefore, this planet Earth is 70% covered by water. And if you look closely, my dear children, 1 billion and 3.6 million cubic kilometers. This is the water surface, the ocean surface. 1 billion and 3.6 million cubic kilometers. The reason this is a blue-colored planet is because of this. Everything. The ocean is entirely blue. The reason the sky and everything appears blue is because of the dominance of the color blue. A large portion, 3/4 of the earth, is covered by the sea. Because that is blue, the sky and everything else appears blue. We'll see more about that as we go. We'll see why it appears blue. Why is seawater salty? We need to look at that. It's not like someone went and poured salt into the sea to make it salty. They didn't just dump it in and leave. The salt that is on the land, this rock, look, this rock, sand, it is from here that it goes and mixes with the water. Look here, the salt comes from here, there is no salt there. But the soil, that rock and soil has only a small amount of salt. But in the sea, why does it remain so salty? It's because all of it, the sunlight causes this water to evaporate and rise. The salt is left behind because this has happened for billions of years. That salt has remained, which is why seawater is always salty. So the sea itself has no salt. It comes from the rocks and sand, flows through the rivers, mixes in, and makes the sea salty. So if the seawater is salty, why isn't the well water on the shore salty? The reason is the sand dunes there. Look at these sand dunes. They are called sand hills. These are actually small sand mountains. That is what helps absorb the salt and allows the fresh water to slowly go down. That salt, now this salt is a form of agriculture for us. In those days, salt was as valuable as gold. For that, look, for the salt pans, for the ownership of that salt land, wars have been fought. It was equal to gold. Wars were fought for the rights to the salt rocks. Look at how they fought. We don't value salt today. As salary for soldiers, they were given samba and alam. Samba is rice and alam is salt. They were given both. Alam means salt. Samba means rice. The two had equal value. The value of salt was equal to that of gold. So from now on, you should look at a salt trader like you'd look at a gold trader. Got it? A dish without salt is like garbage, as our ancestors said.